Hey guys, so really quick, I just want to let you guys know before you watch this video that the video you're about to watch is actually pretty old. I started filming this over a month and a half ago, and as you will find out in a little bit, one of the projects that I was working on took me a lot longer to finish than I had expected. So much so to the point where I honestly wasn't even gonna upload this video anymore. I felt like it just wasn't even relevant, but after asking you guys, the vast majority of people have told me, yes, you do want to see it, and yes, to please still upload it, so here I am. So I just wanted to put that out there in case it may be confusing with the dates and stuff, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Justyn. Welcome back to my channel. So guys, it is currently Sunday. It's actually Easter Sunday, and I figured I would take you guys along with me. This is gonna kind of be like a day in the life type video. I have several projects that I want to get done that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and I've been just continuously pushing it off. I'm pretty sure by the title and the thumbnail you can already see one of the biggest projects that I'm wanting to do. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of take you guys along with me. Since it is Easter Sunday, normally if I were to be off, I would have gone home and, you know, spent this time with my family. But because of the whole coronavirus situation, I am gonna stay put. Also, I've kind of had indirect contact with the virus at work, and I feel like it's best that I stay here. I don't want to bring anything home to my family. So yeah, with that being said, I just wanted to take you guys along with me to do some cool, fun activities. Right now I'm actually about to finish my breakfast while I watch church this morning. Get my, you know, my Jesus on. So yeah. So I'm currently watching Easter Sunday on the thing. I'm about to start cleaning my room while I watch it because I kind of destroyed it. Let me expose myself. Guys, I took pictures yesterday. All this for one picture. Clothes everywhere. So I'm about to clean my room while I watch church. By the way, guys, I'm having a grilled cheese for lunch. Yeah. Alright guys, so just changed. For my first project of today, I'm gonna be building a bookshelf. So I've actually had this bookshelf for like several months, but I've just been delaying actually building it. Funny story, well actually not really funny, but my mom actually kind of evicted me from her house. And I know y'all may be like, how did she evict you if you live by yourself? But ever since I've lived by myself, I've always kept certain items at my mom's house, like things I didn't necessarily need but I didn't want to throw away. So pretty much like all my books, all my yearbooks, all my pictures, all like those memorabilia stuff that I don't necessarily need. Long story short, I have kept that at my mom's house this entire time, but she was like, Justyn, she's been telling me this, like, I need the space. You need to come get yours and take it with you. And low-key, she kind of threatened me, like, you either come get it or I'm gonna throw it away. So I had to come get it. So I had finally gotten unpacked from this place, from this move, and then I had to bring a whole nother box full of clothes and books and all that here, and I really don't have a spot for it. So long story short, I put the clothes, because all the clothes I really can't fit right now, I put them all in my storage unit outside, but I'm gonna be putting all of the books on this bookshelf, and I'm gonna be keeping it in the closet, so this isn't gonna be like visible. I just wanted it put up away somewhere. So yeah, I got the cheapest one I could at Walmart. I think this was only like 22 bucks. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling this so I can get all of that organized in my closet. Call it Shelly, because I was thinking of like shelf, like shelfie, but Shelly. Okay, shelf is done. I feel like a whole independent woman out here. Oops. All right, perfect fit. I don't think I'm gonna actually put the stuff in there right now because I don't feel like it, so I'm gonna start on another project. All right guys, future Justyn popping back in here. A few weeks after I did the bookshelf, I finally went back and actually put it all together. So here's the final product. I did have to take out one of the shelves because the way like how high most of my books are, it wasn't gonna work with 3 shelves, so I had to take one out and just put that one in half. So like I said, this is not meant to be cute, it's just more functional. So I just put everything here. I put some of my like high school pictures right here to kind of like mask the mess, and then up top I put my caps and a couple of my the only trophies I've received in my life up there. And now that I've done that, I have all this extra room because I took that box out. So yes, this was a success. Alright guys, so next project is I'm going to be organizing my spice rack shelf. So I actually bought this right when I moved here, like within the first week. So that's been like what, 4 months now that it's literally just been sitting here not being used. So I've been like delaying it, I don't know why. But so this is my spice rack. I don't really even have like that many spices, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like too into spices. Like I don't really know what spice makes what taste like what. But anyway, it's just very unorganized, and it's hard to like find things when I need them. So I'm gonna finally assemble this shelf, and yeah. Alright guys, so I just installed this. I didn't film it because it was the most complicated thing of my life. I really don't know why I had all those extra parts, because that's all I needed. And this is all extra. So I almost feel guilty, like I should be using it for something, but I don't really need all of it. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it all back into this box, and maybe when I move into a house one day, I can make use of it. Guys, here's the final product for now. I don't really know if it helped that much, but my Pam, I'm just gonna like lay it down because it kind of defeats the purpose when it's up here, but I don't want to put it up anymore because I don't want to have to like reach that much for it. So here's like all my seasonings and stuff. I got like my important ones down here, like my Tony's. Whenever I'm doing like little things, I just use my salt and pepper from here. But I keep like my big salt and pepper up there, and then all of my other things up in here. So yeah, I may change this out later on if I don't end up liking it, but this is just what's gonna work for now. All right guys, so the next step, by the way, it's been like 3 or 4 hours. I don't know why, but I am like so easily distracted these days. But anyway, the next thing that I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna finally put my paintings up. I don't know if y'all remember, but at my old apartment, I had these 2 like Parisian looking paintings up on the wall, and they're really cute. I had them on command strips because anytime I would film my weigh-in videos, I would film it on that wall, and so it was really easy to just rip it off the command strips, put them down, film the video, and then put them right back up. But since I've been here, they literally have not, I haven't put them up. They've been just sitting in my living room collecting dust. So I'm gonna finally force myself to put them up. I also have a mirror that I think is gonna go on this wall. I'm not really sure, I'm gonna test it out. Pretty much all of the things that I'm doing right now, I'm like forcing myself to do because these are things that I should have been done, but I don't know, your girl just been slacking. But now that we're kind of like on lockdown and everything, I just feel like there's really no excuse. Like if I'm bored, I've like had things I could have been doing. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Oh my gosh, y'all, if y'all don't have these in your life, oh, what are you doing with yourself? The best freaking scent in the world. Vanilla cookie. Another one is, I think it's sugar cookie. I don't know, but these, oh my gosh, if you have a wax melt, you need these things in your life. All right, I guess I'm gonna finally start. This one's actually way off, but oh well. All right guys, so here's the final product of that. I feel like it makes the room look way more like homey instead of it just being a huge blank wall. So yeah, I got that. My freaking area is now clear, so I could probably put something else there. All right, so the only other thing I'm thinking about doing is putting this mirror on this wall. So I've had this, I think this was in my living room at the last apartment, but I was thinking of putting it like right here. And I don't know, I feel like it would open up the kitchen a little bit. I don't even know if the command hooks can support this. All right, so I just went and looked at that clip to see like what it looked like on the wall. I do think it's small, a little bit too small for the wall because I don't know, I feel like it doesn't do it justice. Like it would probably need to be a little bit bigger, but I am gonna go ahead and do it anyway, just because this is what I have. And I don't know, either I will put another one up whenever I can afford to get a bigger mirror, or I might get like artwork or something. I don't know, but just for like right now, I think I'm gonna put it up to just kind of see how I like it. So these command hooks say they can support up to 12 pounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and weigh the mirror to make sure, because it's one thing if those paintings fall, which they have fallen at the other place, but if this mirror falls, that's it. Like, it's gonna shatter. So yeah. All right guys, so let's see. All right, 7.8 pounds. So this should definitely be okay. Oh my gosh, so painting just fell, so I guess it's not adhering very well to the wall. Kind of scared the freaking crap out of me. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure out another way, or maybe start all over, I don't know. All right guys, so actually change your plans. I've been sitting here debating it for a while, and because that painting just fell down, I don't know, I feel a little bit uneasy with putting this up with command hooks. And I checked to see if like I did nails, if that would work, but this mirror was configured to be a vertical mirror, not a horizontal mirror. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna wait until I have somebody here to help me, because this is glass and I just don't want to chance it breaking. So I guess we'll move on to the next project. All right guys, so it is the next day. For this next project, this is gonna be the biggest project and the most tedious, so I felt like I would go ahead and start on like a fresh, clean slate. So what I'm gonna be doing, and I'm so excited because I've been waiting to do this for so long, is I'm gonna be transforming my kitchen. So basically, I've been noticing like that the older I get, the more I'm starting to become, honestly, like I'm starting to turn into my mom, but I'm starting to like actually be interested in like home design and decor and like things like that that I never thought would ever interest me. I'm actually really starting to care. Like all the YouTube videos I watch are like DIYs and people painting things and changing things and bedroom makeovers and stuff like that. So with that, I'm starting to actually find my style, and I believe my style is like the modern farmhouse, but more on the modern side, mixed with like a little bit of boho, but very neutral color palette. So like a lot of white and blacks, maybe some grays and browns, and only a pop of green. And when I say green, I mean green coming from plants, fake plants, because I can't keep plants alive. So think of like Whitney Simmons. Her home, oh my gosh, is so freaking amazing. Whitney Simmons, Raven Elise, Remy Ashton, those are some of like my favorite YouTubers that I really like their style. So stuff like that, that's kind of more of where I'm going for. So anyway, I'm going to be transforming my kitchen by transforming my countertops. So as you can see, I have these beautiful granite countertops, and I already know some people are they may take offense to what I'm about to do, but just to let it be known, I am extremely grateful for where I am. But I do personally feel like if it's something that's gonna make me happier and even make me want to come in here more and cook because I like the way it looks, then that's perfectly fine. At the end of the day, I'm paying the rent. So how I'm gonna be doing this is with contact paper. So I'm pretty sure y'all all know, I mean, I don't know, I assume people know what this is because I watch so many people do this. But if you don't know, contact paper is basically like a peel and stick kind of paper, and basically these are made for countertops, but you can also do it like as a backsplash or just stuff like that. So it is renter friendly, so once I move out of here, I can just peel it right back on up. It's a really cheap alternative to actually having to get real marble or something like that. And yeah, I've been wanting to do this for so long now. I actually really wanted to do it in my last place. If you guys remember, I had those like ugly, cheap wood looking countertops. It just wasn't cute, but by the time I found out about this, I knew I was gonna be moving soon, so it just didn't seem worth it. And then I came here, and at first it didn't really like bother me that much because I was just so excited to just be in a nice place. But the more I've been thinking about it, I would just prefer to have a little bit more of a aesthetically pleasing kitchen. And also, not only that, I think by changing out this yellow brownish kind of granite countertop with these bright white marble contact paper, it's gonna allow like more light to come in, because I've noticed that my apartment is a little off-centered with the light. My bedroom gets a lot more light than my living room or my kitchen, and it's because of the way it's set up, and there's a tree outside and everything. So anyway, I'm just gonna be transforming this, and I figured I would take you guys along with me. All right, so I'm not gonna really be filming this like a tutorial. I'm just gonna kind of run through and just let you guys see how it turns out. So for my prep work, before I even ordered it online, I pretty much like sketched out how my kitchen looks. So this is my big island, and I made sure to have the dimensions. This is that little bitty thing. I know it's kind of off scale. And then these are my side counters here. So I made sure I would have enough contact paper to get this done. So basically I ordered 4 long rolls. These are 26 by 78 inches. And then I ordered 1 short roll, which I already opened, which this one I believe is 17 by 78 inches. So the way it should work out, 2 of these rolls should be able to cover this entire island. 1 roll should be able to cover all of that and all of that going back. And then the last roll should be able to cover from where that thing ends all the way back there on that countertop. And then I got this extra roll for the backsplash, I guess you would call it. This stuff right here. And also, even with that last roll going all the way here, there will be a 2-inch gaps. So that little small roll will be able to cover that. And also I got a little tool set kit from Amazon. In here it has a little X-Acto knife, some squeegees, it has a tape measure. It's just like a contact paper kit. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys one last look of what they look like. Here's what it looks like over here. This is kind of what it like looks like up close. I just cannot wait. I can't imagine how this brown is gonna pop on top of the marble. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so because my island is like the main focal point of my entire kitchen, I'm gonna like try my best to see if I can make the seams match up. I don't know if this paper even is like that. Like, I don't know how it works, like with how it's cut in the print. Like, I don't even know if it's possible to get it to match up. But basically, I'm gonna go ahead and take out all of the contact paper and see which ones look the best next to each other, and I'm gonna use those 2 on my island. So hopefully I can get it to be very seamless looking. Alright, so I actually only needed to take 2 of them out. After I pretty much just stared at it long enough, I definitely realized that there's a pattern. The way I realized it is this, I don't know if you can tell, shape here kind of looks like a little dinosaur to me. And I noticed it's here. There's another one. There's one up there. There's another one up there. So anyway, after doing all of that, I kind of figured out where the seam starts. So it is off by a couple of inches, but that's okay. So this is actually the seam right here, but that is where it meets. So that's how I'm gonna put it up, just to make it as blended as possible. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit out of breath right now, but I just wanted to show you guys that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, my hair. You know what, I probably should have put a weight over there. duct tape. Oh my gosh, no. Oh, I'm messing it up before I even started. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen anybody else struggle like this. Anything someone says is easy, don't believe them. My gosh. All that. All that. Alright guys, so this project is like 50 bajillion times harder than I thought. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right now because I'm wasting so much memory by staying like in the same spot. And I'll come back to you guys whenever I have an update.
2,000 years later.
Alright, so finally, one side is done. This is what it's looking like. I had to kind of get creative with the corners. It doesn't look the best, but that's just what I could do. This one looks a little bit different. I had to bring out a whole lamp because I'm having a lot of problems with like these little bitty bubbles. And I kept starting over because of them, because they were just like freaking irritating me. But I just figured, oh well, like I have to get this done. So I'll probably go back later and like poke a little hole with my X-Acto knife to like let the air out. But overall, I think it looks really good. I'm probably not gonna film me doing the other side because honestly, it took so long to do this. I started at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's now almost 6 o'clock in the morning. And I gotta get this one up here. So I'll be back once that is done. Update, it's 10 after 8 a.m. This was supposed to be a fun, enjoyable project that has turned into a nightmare. I'm still at the same place. Haven't gotten the last one done. If there was anything that represented a mental breakdown, that is it right there. I have tried 52 gajillion billion ways to do this, and it is not working out. And I am beyond frustrated because everybody else made it look like it was so easy, which maybe it was for them, but I am over here struggling. So I just sacrificed one of my panels that I definitely needed. My sock is also stuck in there. I'm gonna have to use one of the other panels that were for the other cabinets on this island. So I guess this won't be finished today. So update, it's currently noon 15. Granted, I started this 1 o'clock in the morning. It's now 45 minutes till 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. I have definitely had a mental breakdown. I feel like this project broke me in ways I didn't know was possible to be broken. Like I dead ass have been on the floor in tears, wondering, like just contemplating my entire life. Projects like this will do it to you. I did have to call in the cavalry. And I had to call in somebody to help me. Megan, what are your thoughts on this project? It looks really good on camera.
I know.
But don't be fooled because this is blood, sweat, and a lot of turs.
I think you bit off a little more than you could chew.
Now hold on now. You ain't gotta make me look bad for the people.
No. I'm not trying to say it in a bad way. I think I'm gonna leave these. I got that seam looking nice, so I'm gonna leave that. And just for context, this is not what the first plan was, to lay it down in one piece. This is just what it's come to.
Yeah.
So
This is like probably plan J.
yeah.
Like we had a plan A, failed, B failed, C failed, D, E, F, G, whatever, they all failed. So at this point, we're kind of just doing whatever.
We just want to get it down, and then she can cut all this other shit.
As you can see, there's these huge bubbles. Basically, we're having an issue with, although the print is identical, I don't know if they just didn't cut it right, but like we would start lining it up on this side, and by the time it ended up on this side, it was like 3 inches off. Like it was such a big difference, and so it almost was like the paper was stretched. Like it doesn't make any sense, but at this point it is what it is. So like there's these huge bubbles. So basically once we're done just putting it down, I'm gonna take the X-Acto knife and slit it, and just at this point
she doesn't care.
At this point I don't care.
She was not This what I just did, she would have never allowed that to happen.
No.
This section took an hour and a half on its own.
Yes.
This is me telling her, just let me just get this down.
I know.
And it's because it really doesn't look bad from a distance. It's just up close. So.
I've reached complete exhaustion at this point, and that's why I'm allowing her to kind of butcher it. I mean, you're butchering it in a graceful way.
Look at that seam though. Like that's what I like.
I can't see the seam over the three colossal bubbles right next to it.
That's okay.
So yeah, I don't know. All right, over and out. I'll update you once it looks, oh Jesus, any kind of
It's a work in progress.
All right, update after, how much longer has it been? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah.
We're about to take this whole second piece up and replace it with this piece. It looks okay from an angle actually, but these bubbles are just on another level. This side actually doesn't look too bad, but it's, and then, yes, I've been eating Oreos because your girl is stressed out here. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna RIP another panel. And yeah, instead of trying so hard to get the seam, I'm gonna try a little bit, at least over there, since that's like the first part that people see. I'm not gonna be such a dramatic part because no. So yeah, let's take up what we've been working on for the last 2 or 3 hours. These very, very extraordinary. I have gotten delusional. Classy, I'm bougie, and I'm ratchet. No, don't. So now we're gonna put the last panel standing on.
Day 3.
Alright guys, so it's been like a day or two later. This is the final product of the island. I think it looks good overall, especially from a distance. As you can see, I did not finish that part because I don't have the stuff to do it. But yeah, it turned out okay. Honestly, this project, like I keep saying, I felt like it kind of broke me, and I can't really, it hasn't hit me yet that I've done this, so maybe I need to like leave my house and come back and be shocked. Yeah, if you catch it in the light, like you can definitely see bubbles and imperfections and stuff. And you can see, like, if you look really closely, you can see the seam right here. And then if you look right here, you can see the overlap. So this piece comes all the way here, and then this piece overlapped it. At first I was trying to cut it, but that ended up being like part 1 of my breakdown. So I just figured I would overlap it. And I mean, overall it doesn't look bad. So yeah, now I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about all of this because I don't have the supplies I need to finish it, because I have a roll here that I completely wasted and a roll here with my socks still attached. But yeah, now I have to order it off of Amazon, and who knows how long that's gonna take because we're in interesting times. But yeah, I guess I'll check back in with you guys once I have an update. Hey guys, so it is now my next week off. I'm currently on my next 7 off, so it's actually been almost 2 weeks, and I'm about to go ahead and pick this project back up. I am at this point just ready to get it over with. This started out being like a cool, fun thing, and it ended up being a little bit more stressful than what I was hoping for. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the backsplash. So I have right here, this is the short roll, and I basically put these little cleaning supplies on either side to make it flat, because I noticed with the ones I put on the island, because it was rolled up for so long in that little spiral thing, it made it harder to flatten out, and therefore it caused more air bubbles. So I figured I would just flatten this out beforehand. So I'm gonna be taking this and adding it to the backsplash. So all of this going all the way around. I'm about to go ahead and do that right now, and then whenever the other 2 longer rolls come, that will actually be used to finish the main countertops. So I'm ready to go ahead and get started on this. It's been very interesting having partially a marble countertop and then a granite countertop. Like I said, it's been almost 2 weeks since I put this on here, so I've actually been trying to hide it at all costs. Every single Instagram video I do, I always film it from this angle because I don't want people to see this until like the whole thing is done. I mean, obviously you guys in this video will know, but I'm ready to have a complete kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. So since it took me so long to do the island, I don't know if I'm actually gonna film this, but this is just the before of the backsplash. All right guys, here is the after. It's literally been 6 hours and I've been working that entire time. But yeah, it turned out good, I guess. I feel like I'll be more excited when it's done because as of right now it's just taking so long to get all of this done. I actually changed into my onesie pajama pants, and actually while I was doing that, probably like an hour into doing that, my doorbell rang and it was Amazon with the other two. So I went ahead right then and took those out and laid them flat on the ground just so they could go ahead and start settling in and stuff. That was actually pretty easy. I got a freaking paper cut though, which really pissed me off. Anywho, I know my place is hecka messy, but after all of this, it'll be worth it, so. All right guys, so it's like 2 days later, I think, and I'm at a good point where I want to kind of show you guys what exactly I'm doing. So I'm now working on this corner piece right here. I have my little desk lamp just to kind of help me with the light so I can see the air bubbles. But basically I started from there. I did overlap it, so I don't even know if you can tell. I'm gonna have to go back and like take the X-Acto knife and get that out. But here is the contact paper that's still intact, and this is the backing to it. So basically if you look, that's where it meets. So I'm pretty much slowly pulling this backing paper apart like this, and it separates, and then I'm using this little card to do that. All those freaking squeegees I bought, none of them worked better than the cards, so that was kind of a waste of money. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish this and kind of time lapse it to show you guys what I'm doing.
One week later.
All right, so it's now my next 7 off. I don't even remember the last time I picked this camera up, but anyway, I think when I last did it, I did from here over, and now I just finally put this piece down. I'm at the very end of it. You can see the backing separating from the paper, smoothing it out, and then I'm gonna have to do the edges, but I just wanted to give a quick update. All right, so finished that. The lip, this is where the sink ends. So I'm not gonna do it in the rim, at least not for now, because I don't think it's necessary. Plus this area is gonna get wet anyway. So I'm gonna focus on this later. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the curves. All right, so I got the edges done. Now this corner is where the seam meets, and it's definitely jacked up. So I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do this, and I'll be back. And this is the after. So it does still look jank. You can still see the ripples. This was the best I could do from far away. Honestly, focus, you can't really like tell, and I'll make sure not to make any shots with my camera this angle. So this is it all together. By the way, I have my hair dryer because I was trying to heat it to make it lay a little bit better. So this is this corner. I still have to do this part of the sink, as well as, my place looks a mess, sorry, as well as this little strip, and then I'll be done. Alright guys, so here's what we got so far. Like I said, excuse the mess. Everything is done except for this section, since I'm expecting it to be the hardest section because I have to go around the faucet, around the hose, and around the entire sink. I'm not gonna worry about filming it, so I'm just gonna jump cut to once it's done. So I will see you guys in 3, 2, 1. And we're done. Alright guys, so here is the final product of everything. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some before and afters of this project. Alright guys, so I really hope that you enjoyed this video. As you can see, it took me a lot longer to do this than I had anticipated. I am though really proud of how it turned out. I will be 100% honest and just say that the whole process of me doing this kind of took away from the excitement that I felt about it in the beginning. Just because I thought this was going to be like a fun DIY that was probably going to last a couple of days. And it just ended up being stressful and costing extra money and time. And yeah, if I had to do it all over again, I would do it, but I would not go into it trying to be such a perfectionist, because I think that's where I went wrong. I was trying so hard to match the seams up that I just ended up wasting contact paper, wasting time. But nonetheless, I am really happy with my results, and I do feel like it gave me that aesthetically pleasing kitchen that I was looking for. Really quick though, I do just want to reiterate what I said in the beginning. I know some people, because I've like looked at other people's comments that have done stuff like this. Some people are gonna like take offense, or they're gonna just have something negative to say. I already know this isn't gonna be like everybody's cup of tea. Trust me guys, I get it. My own mother, she told me she was gonna be very disappointed in me if I were to do this. She said, and I quote, "Justyn, it is sinful to put that cheap ass contact paper on these nice granite countertops." And I was like, I know mama, and I understand, but I'm just gonna be sinful today because I just gotta know, I gotta do it for me. And guys, at the end of the day, if it's gonna make me happier, and if it's gonna make me like wanna come in here and cook and like create content and stuff, that's all that matters. And like I said, at the end of the day, I'm paying the rent. So in other news guys, I don't know if you can tell in the back, but I actually did invest in a new air fryer. It is the 2-quart dash compact air fryer, and I actually got it from the WW store. And yeah, I just really like the style of it. I feel like it goes better with, you know, my countertops now versus the larger purple one I had originally. And great news guys, because this project took me so long to get out, and to personally thank you guys for watching this and making it to the end of the video, I've decided that I'm going to be purchasing another one just so that I can give it away. So all you have to do in order to enter this giveaway is go over to my Instagram account and click on this picture right here, and just make sure you read and follow all the details and rules in that caption. And then once you're done with that, don't forget, because this is the most important part, after you're done with that, make sure you come back to this video and you comment the word done plus your Instagram handle so that I can officially enter you into this giveaway. All right guys, so again, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on this journey, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.